Well, the big impact as we go through tonight is going to be the risk of strong to severe storms. And I think the heat and humidity probably has gotten your attention this evening. It sort of just feels like one of those days that something may be up in the atmosphere. Now, the timing of this is still several hours out. After 10 p.m. is when that risk of storms is going to be rolling into the area. We talked about this extensively over the past couple of days. A lid or a cap on the atmosphere that has been maintaining much of the afternoon, which is why little to no action has developed out there. Had one brief little shower that made its way through parts of the Toledo metro, but most of the storm activity is going to be developing well to our west and to our north. Active severe weather occurring right now across a sector up there in southern and western Wisconsin that is bringing strong to severe storms. Next round of storms is going to develop in this area, and that's what's going to race across the lower Great Lakes. It's going to bring a considerable risk of large hail, damaging winds, and even an environment that will favor some rotating storms and the potential of tornadoes. Now, that enhanced risk, that is a level 3 out of 5. That is I-75, including the Toledo metro and west. That's a considerable risk of strong to severe storms, but anybody in northwest Ohio, even locations east of I-75, do have that impact for the potential of storms. And again, it's going to be after 10 o'clock tonight that we see that begin to work into the area. Things are very quiet on Doppler radar right now, but the humidity and the heat has been building. It's 86 in Bowling Green, 84 in Findlay, 84 in Ottawa, and a little rain-cooled air that went through Toledo, and that cooler breeze up there toward Monroe County. Look just to the west, though, fairly easy to see where those storms are going to develop. They're well into the 90s across central and northern Illinois, and that is where some extreme heat and instability are creating the conditions for strong to severe storms. So here's what I'm going to show you on the hour-by-hour forecast. What we're looking at in this color here, that is the amount of storm energy, strong instability that's going to be developing from the daytime heating. And there's the strong storms as we go through about 6 to 7 p.m. across Wisconsin. They're going to develop in this area across and west of Chicago, and watch over the next several hours as we get closer to dark. There's the development of those storms. Still at 8 p.m. we are dry across our area. It's closer to 10 p.m. or later that this line of storms that could be producing wind damage, large hail, gusty winds will be racing into the lower Great Lakes region. It'll get your attention tonight as those storms do race into the area. At midnight, storms still progressing across the area. They may still be strong to severe at this point well into early Friday morning, and it won't be till about 2 to 3 a.m. that the storms do move off to the east. So for tonight, that impact, that weather alert, impact alert, that's going to continue tonight through about 3 a.m. Once we see the end of those storms, we'll give you the all clear, and you can rest easy after that tonight. But have multiple ways to get warnings and alerts in the midst of strong to severe storms tonight. Friday, we're going to return to dry weather much of the day. That chance of storms is going to be very late Friday evening into Friday night. Then much cooler, 69 on Saturday, 68 Sunday, and we'll stay in the 60s. Much cooler weather as we go into next week. In fact, the entire work week expected to stay in the 60s with chances of rain showers Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and a much cooler breeze. It's going to be felt coming off the Lake Erie shores. That's a look at your 10-day forecast.